that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Tested by the motion. Loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take snowflakes and streetlights and covered trees. Kids like this stuff when it's up to their knees. Time seems to freeze. The smell of what's cooking, a chill in the air. There's wood in the fireplace and music in the air. I can't find a care. The shoppers and workers all bustle about, and people say out loud, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. The best time of the year. Presents are wrapped up and loved ones are near. Stockings are hung with the names we hold dear. I'm so glad you're here. The babies are sleeping so deep and so sound.
Yes, another time.
And old folks say out loud,
맛있겠다.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Say no man, but you can do the job when you're in town.
And one chicken bacon ranch, please.
Chicken bacon and ranch. Anything else? What chicken bacon and ranch? What else?
holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait, waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere, so come home, there's no better place, waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you. It's getting cold, just look at the falling snow. There's season's greetings, happy meetings, oh, and a little bit of mistletoe. They're decorating the Christmas tree with a star up top for you and me. Can you hear the sleigh bells? It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Way up north, they're making toys for every little girl and boy who mailed in letters, 'cause they've been better, so much better than the year before. Santa's crossing all